Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be explaining what binary is, and a lot of people who learn how computers work still don't know how binary works, and they say it's very confusing, when in reality it's really not. So the way I'm going to teach it to you today is I'm just going to compare binary to our normal decimal system. So let's just get right into it. So I'm going to create two different categories, our decimal system on the left side and binary here on the right side. So as we know, the digits in our decimal system are, this is the ones digit, then the tens digit, then the hundreds digit, and then the thousands digit, and so on. So we can write this as 10 to the 0th, and then 10 to the first, sorry about that, and 10 to the second digit. Sorry about the terrible handwriting. Anyway, so we have 10 to the 0th digit is the ones digit, 10 to the first digit, the tens digit, 10 to the second, the hundredth digit. Now, binary is the exact same, except we have it in powers of 2. So as we know, or you may not know this, but binary is written as zeros and ones. So say a number in binary might be 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, or something like that. Now that would be a pretty massive number in binary, but the way it works is it's in powers of 2 instead of powers of 10. So we can just substitute that. So the first digit will be the ones digit, because 2 to the 0th, and then the next will be the twos digit, because 2 to the first is 1. 2 to the first is 2, sorry, and then 2 to the second, so 2 to the second and 4. I think I just flipped the columns. So 2 to the second is 4, so this is the fours digit, and then next would be 2 to the third, which is eighths digit. So the way this works is, let's write out some numbers in decimal system, and then we'll write out some numbers in binary. So, for example, the number we know as, how about just a small number for now, 7. Now, 7 we could just write as 7 in decimal system, because it is between 1 and 10, it's only one digit, just a 7. But the way it works in binary is we kind of have to use addition. So let's think, what equals 7? Well, 4, 2, and 1. So we can write it in binary as a 1 for the ones digit, a 1 for the twos digit, and a 1 for the fourths digit. We can think of binary as kind of on and off switches. So do we want to add a 1? Do we want to add a 2? And do we want to add a 4? Now the easiest way to think about this is we can go up in the digits. So let's say that here we have all the things written out in binary. So after the eighths digit comes the 16th digit in binary, which is 2 to the 4th. And so we can look at the number 7 and say, is 7 more than 16? No. Is 7 more than 8? No. Is 7 more than 4? Yes. Which means that we will have to use the digits from 4 onwards for binary. So then we can look at 4, 2, and 1 and say, what do we want to put? So we can say, oh, 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7, so we can just add 4 to 1. So 1, we want the 4 on. 2, we want the 2 on, so 4 plus 2 is 6, and then another 1. So we can write it as 1, 1, 1 in binary. For example, the number 6, though. Now, obviously, in decimal form, we can just write that as 6. But here we can say, do we want 4 on? Yes, we do. So that's a 1. Do we want 2 on? Yes. Do we want 1 on? Wait. Well, 4 plus 2 is 6. Since we're already at 6, we don't. So 6 in binary would be written as 1, 1, 0. Now, let's tackle some harder numbers. So how about 100 and let's just write 100. How about this? How about that? So, for example, in decimal form, it would just be 100. We all know that. But in binary, let's write out our kind of our places. So we have the ones digit, then the twos digit, then the fours digit, then the eighths digit, then the 16th digit, and 32nd digit. Sorry about this. The 64th digit, and the 128th digit. And obviously, it will keep going on from there. But we can say, okay, well, 100 is less than 128, but 100 is more than 64. So the way we would write it is, let's see, do we want 64 on? Yes, we do. So we can write 0 here for the 128th digit. And 64, we want a 1 there. And the 32nd place, by the way, I'm aligning it with the other column of places. 32, do we want it on? So let's think. 64 plus 32 is 96. So that's less than 100. So let's turn that on. So now we're at 96. 16, do we want that on? 96 plus 16 goes over 100. So let's put a 0 there because we don't want that. 96 plus 8, is that 100? No, that's above 100. That's 104. So we're going to put a 0 there because that would put it over 100. But 96 plus 4 is 100. So let's put a 1 there for the 4. And then 96, we're already at 100, so we don't want a 2, and we don't want a 1 either, because that would put us over 100. So the way we would write 100 in decimal form is just 100. The way we would write in binary is 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Now, sorry. Hopefully this made sense. I know I had terrible handwriting. I'm trying to use a new software called Miro. It's actually pretty easy to use, so I would highly recommend it. But hopefully this made you understand. If you're still confused and you have any questions, just ask away in the comments below, and I will respond to as many comments as possible. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.